Hey, it is video blog time. I am in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, taking a little break. I spoke all week to Putnam Baptist Church Junior High Youth Group and had an amazing time. Miss you guys already. Actually, they called me last night to tell me they went downtown Charleston to witness. Already starting to live out their faith, man. That's some good stuff. And first of all, no complaining because I'm driving and filming because I'm in a golf cart. I'm taking a little time off today to relax. And the video blog today, first let me get on a little tangent here about dads. It is Father's Day weekend, so happy Father's Day. Make sure as men that we are doing the things that God has called us to do because we got little ones watching us all the time. So happy Father's Day. Today's video blog is about this golf shot that I got coming up. Let me explain it to you. I am hitting from the tips right now, and I am 1 under par and having a really good game. I'm not about to mess it up by making a really bad choice here on my second shot. It's a par 5, and up ahead I have a water hole guarding the green and a little bit of sand. Now I could try to blast this shot all the way on the green and might even make him, but 9 times out of 10 I'm not. I don't have that shot in my bag. So what do I need to do? I need to play it safe. Let me show you where my ball is. It's in the sand trap. And way up there is the green guarded by some water and some sand. Now, how does this video blog play out today? Well, a lot of times in our Christian walk, we make really poor choices. We don't think about our decisions before we make them. We don't think about the people that we hang out with and how they will take us to bad places and we'll get in trouble by hanging out with these people. We don't think about the people that we date. We unequally yoke ourselves together with people that aren't believers. Even marriages are formed and carried out. I can't tell you how many times I've seen marriages take place knowing that two people really aren't compatible at all, and then hearing years later about how they got separated and divorced because they weren't yoked together in their faith, having a relationship with Christ. A lot of times we go to places, we say things, even sometimes the places that we worship, it's just not a real strong connecting point for us, and instead of going to another church and trying to find a good connecting point and worshiping God at a church that we connect with, we stay at this church because our parents went there, or our grandparents went there, or it's right down the street from the house, or whatever the case might be. We don't think about our choices, and it gets us in a lot of trouble. 2 Samuel chapter 11 verse 1, this says it all. At a time when kings went off to war, King David stayed behind. Let me explain to you. Unlike the presidents and leaders that we have today, in those days, in King David's time, you weren't a good leader unless you were willing to fight and lead the charge. And David, instead of going to fight at a time when kings go off to war, he decided he was going to stay behind and kind of marvel at his kingdom that he had built. And he became a bad leader for Israel. Ended up falling into lust, committing adultery with Uriah's wife, getting her pregnant, trying to bring Uriah in to sleep, get him drunk and sleep with his wife so he could hide his sin. Uriah wouldn't do it. He was a righteous man. So he put him back at the front of the battlefield with a note saying, when the battle rages the most, everybody retreat and leave Uriah all by himself at the front line to die. I mean, it was just terrible. Now, King David repented. Read Psalms 51. That's when the brother finally realized he was going in the wrong direction. And he said, Lord, it's not sacrifices that you delight in, or I would bring them. It's not burnt offerings that you delight in, but it's a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart, oh God, you will never despise. Basically, David got on his face and he repented, and the Lord used him. He was a man after God's own heart. From that moment on, King David started making wise choices. Now, as much as I love gripping it and ripping it and going for it, my golf game is too valuable today. I'm 1 under par, and I'm going to try and finish up strong today. So I'm going to make a smart choice, and I'm going to lay up in the middle of the fairway. Then I'm going to go for it. I'm going to save par, and then I'm going to move on. In our faith, the challenge this week, make sure you make good choices. You only have one relationship with Christ, only one shot at heaven, and it's through a relationship with Jesus. So make sure you don't blow it making bad choices. Make sure you don't blow it by going to the wrong places, listening to the wrong music, going to the wrong websites, saying the wrong things, having the wrong friends. You need to cherish this treasure that's in your heart. The treasure, and his name is Jesus. Take care of it. Watch after it. Make good decisions. Hopefully you guys are having a great week. Pray for me. I leave, go to Atlanta for a week, Denver, Colorado for a week, slide through Louisiana, and then come back to do a conference in Hickory called Momentum. God bless you. Happy Father's Day again. We'll talk to you later. Peace.